Within us, a storm rages, not a tempest of the physical world, but one born of perception, of injustice felt, of expectations unmet. This storm we call anger, and it lashes with the fury of a hurricane, leaving wreckage in its wake. Buildings crumble, relationships fracture, and hearts crack under its brutal force. But friend, we are not mere vessels tossed by the waves of emotion. We hold within our grasp the anchor of reason, the compass of self-awareness, and the sail of virtue. With these tools, we can navigate the choppy waters of anger, transforming its destructive force into a current that propels us towards serenity. This is not a journey for the faint of heart. It is a trek through the treacherous terrain of self-examination, a climb up the sheer cliffs of perspective, and a plunge into the refreshing depths of forgiveness. But with each step, each breath, each conscious choice, we chip away at the icebergs of anger, revealing the calm sea of inner peace that lies beneath. So, join me on this expedition, fellow traveler. Let us chart a course through the uncharted waters of our own emotions, armed with the wisdom of ancient Stoics and the strength of our own resolve. Together, we will weather the storms of anger and emerge triumphant, hearts lighter, minds clearer, and spirits soaring on the wings of self-mastery. Are you ready? Then let us set sail. The waters may be rough, but the destination is worth the journey. 1. Pause and reframe. Imagine a fiery chariot pulled by two horses, one white, fueled by reason and calm, the other black, snorting with anger. Before the black horse bolts, before the fiery words erupt, take a deliberate breath. Seneca, the Roman Stoic, urged, put a space between stimulus and response. In that pause lies the power to choose. Reframe the situation. Is this truly a mountain worth scaling, or a pebble beneath your foot? 2. Seek the source. Anger, like a noxious weed, thrives in the fertile ground of our perception. What seeds have we sown within? Unmet expectations, fragile pride. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the things that upset us are not things in themselves, but rather our judgments about them. Gently unearth the roots of your anger and tend to the garden of your mind with understanding and self-compassion. 3. Choose forgiveness. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Let go of the resentment, the bitter bile that festers within. As Seneca wisely observed, he who would be angry and at peace at once is like him who throws stones at his neighbor's windows. Forgive, not for their sake, but for your own inner peace. It's like releasing a caged bird. You set yourself free as well. 4. Shift to gratitude. When our gaze fixates on what we lack, anger finds fertile ground. Cultivate the soil of your mind with gratitude. Seek the blessings that surround you, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of loved ones. As Epictetus declared, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one thing. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. It is only after we accept this that we can begin to find peace. 5. Remember, impermanence reigns. Like a thundercloud passing across the sun, anger will dissipate. Remind yourself of this when the flames lick at your heels. Even the most turbulent storms eventually yield to calm skies. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic practitioner, advised, think of yourself as a part of the whole universe, responding to the rhythm of nature. In the grand tapestry of life, this single thread of anger pales in comparison. These are but 5 stepping stones on the path to taming the beast within. Each day, each interaction, is an opportunity to train the black stallion, to strengthen the white. As Epictetus proclaimed, the chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control. So, friend, begin the journey. The reins lie in your hands. Remember, you are not alone on this path. The wisdom of Stoicism and the support of like-minded individuals can light the way. Let's walk this path together, one mindful step at a time. 6. Channel your fire, don't fuel it. Imagine holding a burning ember. You can crush it in your fist, letting it sear your skin and smolder with resentment, or you can carefully place it within a forge, transforming its heat into a tool for creation. Anger is that ember. Instead of letting it consume you, harness its fiery energy. Channel it into vigorous exercise, letting your frustration fuel your strides or your punches on a bag. Immerse yourself in a creative project, pouring your raw emotions onto the canvas, or into the rhythm of your words. Offer your time and energy to a cause you believe in, letting your anger become a force for positive change. Remember, the same fire that can burn down a forest can also forge a sword or illuminate a path. 7. Seek perspective, not perfection. We often wear the heavy cloak of unrealistic expectations for ourselves and others. These imagined burdens, woven from societal pressures and personal anxieties, become breeding grounds for anger when they remain unmet. Take off this cloak, friend. Step back from the situation and view it through a wider lens. Everyone stumbles, everyone makes mistakes. Perfection is a mirage, not a destination. Embrace the messy beauty of human imperfection, both in yourself and in those around you. Practice self-compassion, recognizing your own vulnerabilities and offering yourself the same understanding you hope to extend to others. This shift in perspective, from judge to witness, from critic to supporter, can melt away the ice of anger and replace it with empathy. 8. Embrace humor, not hostility. Laughter is a balm that soothes even the most inflamed emotions. When the storm clouds of anger gather, reach for the sunshine of humor. A witty remark, a playful gesture, even a self-deprecating joke can be the lightning rod that discharges the tension and leaves you both chuckling. Remember, anger thrives in seriousness, but withers in the face of levity. Don't underestimate the power of a well-timed laugh to disarm a situation and diffuse the heat of your own frustration. Sometimes, the most effective weapon against anger is not a clenched fist, but a playful wink. These are just the first chapters in the Stoic Handbook of Emotional Mastery. There are many more tools waiting to be discovered on this journey of self-control. Stay tuned, friend, and we'll continue to explore the depths of emotional alchemy, transforming the beast within into a loyal steed on the path towards inner peace. 9. Embrace the stillness within. Imagine a raging river, churning with debris and fueled by the torrents of anger. Now, picture a tranquil lake, its surface reflecting the serene sky. Anger is the river, turbulent and destructive. Within you, however, lies the potential for the lake, a reservoir of quietude and clarity. When the waters of anger rise, don't fight the current. Instead, turn inward. Practice mindfulness, focusing on your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, the gentle hum of your body. Engage in meditation, a practice that trains your mind to observe emotions without judgment, allowing them to dissipate like ripples on a still pond. Remember, the more you resist the storm, the fiercer it becomes. Seek the stillness within, and the storm will eventually lose its power, leaving you with a heart at peace. 10. Cultivate inner dialogue. We often speak harshly to ourselves, fueling the flames of anger with internal judgments and criticisms. Imagine, however, if you spoke to yourself as you would to a cherished friend. Would you berate and belittle them? Certainly not. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding. When anger arises, engage in a compassionate inner dialogue. Acknowledge your emotions without judgment. I am feeling angry, and that's okay. Offer yourself support and encouragement. This is a difficult situation, but I can handle it. Remember, you are not alone in this struggle. Be your own best friend, your own wise counselor, and the anger will lose its grip on you. These are not just tools. They are pathways to a different way of being, a life where anger no longer dictates the rhythm. Embrace the stillness, cultivate self-compassion, and step onto the path of inner mastery. Remember, friend, the journey begins with a single step, and every day offers a chance to tame the beast within and discover the peaceful strength that lies beneath, where the river of anger can finally flow at peace. So, dear friend, embark on this path with us. Breathe deeply, speak kindly to yourself, and seek the still lake within. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. And if you find yourself caught in the rapids of anger once more, remember this: you are a sculptor, not a slave to the stone. You hold the chisel of awareness, the mallet of acceptance, and the steady hand of self-compassion. With each mindful stroke, you chip away at the anger's hardened form, revealing the serenity that lies beneath. This journey is not a linear sprint, but a winding climb. There will be stumbles, setbacks, and moments when the beast within roars again. But don't despair, friend. Each stumble is a lesson, each setback a chance to refine your grip. And with each sunrise, you rise anew, stronger, wiser, and closer to the summit of inner peace. So, join us on this climb. Subscribe to our channel, share this video with your fellow travelers, and leave a comment below. Let's build a community of compassionate warriors, a chorus of mindful voices, a mountain of support on this shared path to self-mastery. Together, we can silence the roar of anger and ignite the spark of inner peace. We can carve a future where the beast within becomes not a monster, but a tamed companion, a source of strength and resilience. See you on the next peak, friend. The view from the top is waiting.